Welcome aboard Air Canada Express Flight 8495 with direct service from St. John, New Brunswick to Toronto Pearson. This Air Canada Express flight is operated by Jazz Aviation, a division of the Chorus Aviation Group. As we taxi away from the ramp at St. John Airport, we find ourselves riding on a nearly new Mitsubishi CRJ900. The CRJ group of aircraft are stretch designs of the Challenger 600 wide-body business jet. In the mid-80s, Bombardier Aerospace bought Canadair and took the project on stretching the Challenger 600 into the CRJ, or Canadair Regional Jet, which made its first commercial operational flight in 1991. Since that time, the aircraft has been stretched several more times, from the original 50-seat model to the 78-seat CRJ900, the 90-seat CRJ900 we are flying on today, as well as a 104-seat CRJ1000. In 2019, after being forced to sell their C-Series aircraft to Airbus, becoming the A220, Bombardier made the decision to exit the commercial aircraft market completely, selling the CRJ line to Mitsubishi Aircraft Corporation. St. John Airport, known as Charlie Yankee Sierra Juliet, is located 15 kilometers north of the city of St. John. The airport is serviced mainly by Air Canada Express, Flair Airlines, and Porter Air, with seasonal operations from Sunwing. Starting in early May 2022, Swoop Airlines will begin operations in St. John as well. The airport is classified as a port of entry into Canada and has CBSA officers that can handle aircraft up to 120 passengers. The airport itself sits 304 feet above sea level and has two main runways. The longer 7,200-foot runway, 0523, serves as the primary runway for commercial traffic. Unlike larger airports, St. John does not have a taxiway that runs parallel to the longest runway. So aircraft are required to back taxi down the runway, turning around 180 degrees at the end before taking off, as we did today on this flight. The design of the CRJ puts the engines near the tail, so it's relatively quiet at takeoff. So sit back and enjoy as the twin General Electric CR34s producing nearly 29,000 pounds of thrust push our sold-out flight into the sky. as a skier, I always keep my eye open for ski hills when I'm on a flight. Flying in early May, it makes it really easy to find the ski hills because most of the snow around the area has already melted. But because the hills make so much snow themselves, they still stand out as looking almost completely snow-covered. Below us here is Sugarloaf Mountain in Maine. And a little further along our flight, we come across Mount Orford, just south of Sherbrooke, Quebec. And unfortunately at this point, this is where the cloud cover came in and we could no longer see the ground. It also makes it a little interesting too when you travel through this the different weather patterns like this. As you can see, the wing vibration and flex that starts to happen as the aircraft passes between the two weather systems. Now at 6'4", the CRJ, there's not a whole lot of legroom in this aircraft. Let's just say that. Now when I'm on flights like this, I do try and keep the camera to myself and out of people's privacy, but I just had to pan it up there quick so you can see. The CRJ, the headroom is only 6'2", but it is an incredibly long aircraft. When you look up over your seat, it feels like the airplane's going forever. As we break through the clouds on our approach to runway 23 at Toronto Pearson, I'd like to say thanks for watching. If you don't mind, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've got a couple more videos like this coming out here in the next few weeks. We are getting ready to climb aboard a Boeing 787 Dreamliner to head off to Vancouver here in the next week. Definitely will have the camera out for that. Along with that, there is a ride on a 737 MAX up to Anchorage as we board a cruise ship to head south from Anchorage down to Vancouver. I'll have some videos from the cruise as well, and as well, while we're on the cruise, we are booked on a helicopter ride up on top of a glacier. So if that sounds interesting, please go ahead, hit that subscribe. And I'm not out to become a YouTuber professionally. I do, however, have a couple of videos out there that are getting some serious traction, and I wouldn't mind making that 18 or 19 cents that YouTube is going to pay me for the advertising on that video.
Toronto. Local time is 1:24. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, carrying items stowed, and until the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. Smoking is not permitted while receiving and transmitting functions may now be used.